and be a bold light on a hill. Why? Well, why not, first of all? But we should be living our best life. There is so much evidence to why we should be celebrating every day. It says in Psalms that every day is a celebration, that we should be never be lacking in zeal, that we should do all things as unto him. That is my favorite conversation, and that's not for tonight. That's coming in January. With Faith, Fashion, and Freedom Collide, we are diving deep into the scriptures to see not just that God cares about what we wear, but actually that he really, really is very specific on what he likes to see us do with our presence and our presentation. So that beautiful woman behind me there is me with the gorgeous, talented Miranda Constantinido, the designer. She is a very famous woman. Lady Gaga wears her stuff, okay? I'm not famous. She's famous. She's also famous, this girl here, Brandy. But this is who I'm wearing, okay? So this is my favorite jewelry designer on the planet. Why? Because her range fits my tagline, which is to wear something eye-catching, conversation starting, and relationship building. It also fits my coaching program where we talk about if you have parts of your body like I have, okay, we spoke yesterday about, we were always talking about blessed in the chest. And if you have big boobs and you carry your tummy, your weight like in your tummy, as I do, have a fabulous belly going on, then it's not about hiding those parts of your body. It's about highlighting the other parts. So if you can see what I do, and typically I would not wear an off-shoulder thing like this. It's just, I haven't worn this for a long time, and I really wanted to tonight. But when you're working and you're moving your arms, it's not ideal. But anyway, we don't have to have ideal. But this is Miranda Constantinido, and she is who I'm going to be showcasing you a new collection tonight. We have curated more items of hers, and I'm going to tell you what that's all about. But the bottom line is we are here to get up, dress up, and be a bold light on a hill. And even if 2020 was a humdinger, it's okay. We can get up, dust ourselves off. You're not alone. You're in good company. And when we focus on the positive and refuse to be surrounded by the negative, anything is possible. Absolutely anything is possible. So the reason that I'm in fashion is because of a teacher that I met when I was 9 or 10 years old. And so by the age of 17, the only skill that I had is I knew how to dress. I was not educated. I was the youngest usually. I had no home, no job, no car. And the only skill I had, and it turned out to be a power skill, was I knew how to dress. I knew how to dress for corporate. I knew how to dress for a cocktail party. I had had an encounter when I was a kid by a teacher. So if you have any influence over over kids, if you are a mom, if you're a grandmother, if you're an auntie, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be a mom. Kids are wired for color, which means we are wired for color. We just grow up and let life dull us down and make us gray. And that's not what we're designed for. So Miss McBean changed my life, and she, bless her, she continues. She's still in South Africa. And so at 17, throughout my whole career of about 31 years now, I was invited to interviews. I was offered jobs. I was headhunted locally and internationally. I was invited to places that I thought I just didn't even belong at. And a lot of the time, the feedback was just, you look like the person that we want to be an ambassador for our brand or a representative of our company. That opened so many doors for me and introduced into my life so many incredible, powerful people that I really understood, like, wow, understanding clothing, understanding how to take your values and your skills on the inside and present them on the outside. Because when you walk in a room or onto a Zoom meeting, what's on the inside is not the first thing that people see, right? They see what you're wearing. And this is a language all of its own. This is an expression. So your first conversation with others is what you're wearing. And there is a way, and we'll talk about it some more another time, about how to wear things in a way. So let's go back to big boobs and beautiful big bellies, right? There is a way. I've always shared my skinny floaty. So here I have another skinny floaty style. My legs are pretty good. I love that I can dress up and work barefoot like most people. In fact, I miss my heels. I really do. I miss my heels. But I'm comfortable. Okay, so a lot of people say, but I don't want to sacrifice my comfort. Well, neither do I. The only time I'm prepared to tolerate a little bit of pain is for a fabulous pair of high heels. Okay, and that happens from time to time. Other than that, I'm comfortable. And I have a lot of space here that kind of covers up the place that I'm not most confident about. I love my body. I will never go back to criticizing my body. And if that's you, you've got to stay with us and Dress to Connect. If you haven't connected there and ask any questions, go ahead and tag me. I do my best to spend at least 20 minutes every morning answering specific questions that come up in our group. All right, so here's what we're going to do. The Ferrari that is in your closet is a vehicle that will get you to places that you never dreamed possible. We have clients coming out of the coaching program, the Power of Personal Style, who, by the way, one person stands to win tonight. We have Elaine, who is finding what it's like to embrace and enjoy her beauty and her womanhood. We have beautiful Stephanie Faust, who felt like she had no voice for most of her life and is now finding her voice and speaking up and strengthening herself and going out and playing pool and meeting people. We have gorgeous Sarah King, who is a young single, sexy single, and doesn't want to be, and is out line dancing and trying on different things and seeing what kind of feedback she gets from what she wears. We have Sandra in Canada, who was frustrated at being overlooked and not being taken seriously. And from doing the coaching program, she was noticed, is now being invited to give her opinion on major business projects with her local council, and recently was invited, when someone saw what she was wearing and how confidently she presented herself, invited onto an education circle representing all of Canada. What you wear can change your life. All right, so we're going straight into Complot. Complot is my beautiful partner in all things bling, based in the head office in Luxembourg, and their warehouse is in the Philippines, in Cebu. Beautiful Miranda is just someone who is, you know, we're similar in that we want to just see women bold and beautiful and have fun with fashion, and her stuff is on the runways at all the major fashion shows. But she's a down-to-earth woman who really cares about the individual. And the pictures you see behind me, a lot of them are Complot. And I'm going to show you some of the newly curated items, and these are handmade. And there are 1,100 women who are sitting in Cebu in the Philippines, hand making these pieces for you and for me. But here's the real humdinger, that what we sell as a distributor of Complot, 90% of our profits goes straight to fighting poverty and fighting human trafficking and buying food and buying water and changing lives. Why? Well, because we can. Every day is Tuesday. And my husband and I choose to do that because we have worked hard to build other streams of income, which is a real privilege that we get to do that. So 90%, if you buy something here tonight or later on, 90% of the profits of your purchase goes to helping someone who needs help. And I'm talking about the extreme poor, people who don't have homes or beds or water or food or sanitation. And so this is a really good thing. And here with us at Linda Page, you get to look good and you get to do good. All right, so all we're going to do is I'm going to showcase to you a new collection that I have curated. It's not new with Miranda. It probably, I think it came out, I'm going to guess either earlier this year or 2 seasons ago. I can't remember exactly, but you probably haven't seen it. But it's called Mix the Rocks, and it's one of my favorites. And I'm going to have to show you, uncharacteristically to how we do this, for the first time, I'm going to have to show you printouts of these pieces. These are going to come in a minute, but the Mix the Rocks is not able to get to South Africa because of COVID, because of shipping, and because of warehousing and all kinds of things. So we're not able to get it to you here, right now, but I have curated it, put it onto our website for you. And here's the last humdinger. You get it at a Linda Page special price. Why? Well, because my husband is a good negotiator is why. And we are the only company in the world that has special Complot pricing. These people care about getting their product to you in a different way. These people care about making sure that you receive quality. I mean, our clients who have received Complot already will tell you it arrives in beautiful wrapping, in beautiful silken pouches that are good for traveling. This is a high quality brand. What I love about it is that it's highly affordable as well. It's versatile, it's affordable, and it's unique. I don't know how many times you've seen somebody wear something like this. I love these, which is why I just thought I just have to dress up and put this on today and enjoy it. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're diving straight into the online jewelry sale, our last one of the year. And at the end of it, I'm going to give you the special URL, the website address, which is, so we have our own special website on a subdomain of Complot main site. So there we will see, you'll see the original price, which we're going to give you tonight, and you'll get the discounted price. And if you compare the Linda Page Complot site to the Complot site, you will see that we have some really, really nasty negotiated prices for you. Okay, as far as shipping is concerned, we're probably going to do the same thing as we did previously. We do bulk shipping from Europe over to the USA. Why? Number one, because we don't have control over US customs, right? And every country has customs prices. South Africa's is ridiculously high. USA, not. Europe, not. And so we get it to you there fast. A lot of our clients have received it in 48 hours from Luxembourg, Europe, which is fantastic. And then the invoicing, you will get a message from our office if you order something that there is an average price of $30 to pay on shipping. Reason being because from Europe, it takes anything between $43 to $50, $55 to ship an item. Up until very recently, one of our beautiful clients actually highlighted something on the Complot site, which had them shipping it over for about $15 to $20. That's not on offer anymore. If you go to the Complot main site, you could order a whole bunch of stuff. And I think if you get you over, I think it's a certain number, then you get it for free shipping. But of course, you don't get the discounted price, which is what we get it. So for $30, you get a whole lot more discount on the price, and then we standardize shipping. That's the agreement that we have with them, and we're very happy with that. Okay, here's what we're doing. Now, as I said, forgive the fact that it's a printout and not the real deal, okay, but you'll still see. So Mix the Rocks, we have two color tones here. We have the blue-green, and we have the, it's blush, it's like a champagne color. It's absolutely beautiful, like a blush nude color. So I'm going to show you both of them, and then we have a larger collection in the blush nude, which is just so beautiful. It's very versatile. And then I'm going to tell you the original price and the Linda Page price. Okay, so this is the first one that's coming up. So I'm going to step in, and once again, let me give you the detail. So this is the blue-green necklace. It's Mix the Rocks. The original price, and I know it's difficult to really catch, you're not going to catch any light, you're not going to catch the real deal, but this is of the highest quality. And this beautiful necklace is original $345. With Linda Page, it's $240. There is a whole collection of this. This is why we talk about quality over quantity, is when we get rid of the little details in our closet and in our jewelry box, in terms of the little things and the cheap things and the old things, and make way to build a beautiful wardrobe on a budget over time, it makes a difference to how you look. You need less, and I'm not by any means a minimalist capsule wardrobe dresser. I have a lot of clothes and I wear a lot of them, and some of them I can't right now because I don't exactly fit in, but I'm working on that. But it's quality over quantity. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is a pendant. Okay, same collection as well. I'm going to come in a little closer. It's the long pendant. This one is $71.25 original price. So thanks for just working with us on this, folks. I know it's not ideal, but the Linda Page price is $48.50. So from $71.25 to $48.50. What you want to do maybe is just take a screenshot as we're going, take a snapshot of what you see, and if you like it, write it down, and then I'm going to give you the website, and then you can take your time later, okay? You don't have to go and order now. Yes, it's a limited collection. Yes, stock has been impacted by COVID, but chances are not everyone's going to go for the same thing, so you'll have time later on today to go and order what you want to order, okay? So this is the next one. The bottom one here is also a long pendant, slightly different. $71.25 and $48.50. Right, so you just can't see the blue as you really could, but you'll see if you go onto the website. So don't worry about it, okay? When you go onto the website, wait till you see the earrings. You'll get a good idea of what I mean. Then there's some very, very clear pictures of what they look like, and you can highlight it, you can zoom in, you can get all the detail. Some of them are clip-ons, which is why I love her range, because I cannot wear, these are not very heavy at all, but I have low piercings in my ears, so I prefer clip-ons for the bigger earrings, because I do love big chunky earrings. They're interesting, and you wear something that's eye-catching, it's conversation starting and relationship building. All right, so look at these beautiful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous earrings. I love these. I am getting some in the blush. So the first one is $117.50 full price. The Linda Page price is $85. That's the top one, okay? And the bottom one, $51.25 is the full price. And where are we? $45, okay? So the discounted price is $117 down to $85, and this is $51 down to $45. And these are just absolutely beautiful. These are also things that you can wear daily with. Sometimes you don't have to change your whole outfit. If you're a jeans and t-shirt kind of girl, that's okay. You can do that. But if you just pop on like a different, interesting pair of earrings like these, they're eye catchers, and they catch the light, or they catch whatever makeup you're wearing, or whatever your hair. And you can put your hair in a ponytail and wear a pair of these with a nice pop of hot pink lipstick or just some gloss, and be comfortable in your jeans and t-shirt with some cute little shoes, and you're good to go. So these top ones here are a crazy price. The original price is $51.25, but the Linda Page price, where are we, is $29. $51.25 down to $29, okay? That is negotiation101.com. That is Jan Potgieter, the master. And then these ones, which I love, they're beautiful. These original price are $71.25 down to $48.50. All right, so we have $51.25 down to $29, and then these are $71.25 down to $48.50. I'm gonna try and give you a little more time. There's no way I can do any justice to these things. COVID is what it is. We couldn't get the bling here in time, but okay, wait till you see this. I love, love, love this. So this is the ring from the collection, okay? Just feast your eyes on that. That is just, to me, she's so clever. So the ring is $140 original price, and the Linda Page price is $120. This is handmade, high level of quality craftsmanship, and it is a conversation starter. You're right, Amy, it's absolutely gorgeous. I was only going to get the blush one, but I'm thinking that I might get the blue one as well. It's just absolutely stunning. This with a black dress and the big earrings or the long earrings, or just a plain outfit, as I say, jeans and tee, is all you need. If you're in fall, so you guys in the USA, you're going into autumn now, or you're in autumn, or fall as you guys say, you know, if you have a pair of jeans on, which you love, or a long skirt, for example, let's say you have a nice fitted, high quality white t-shirt on, you put a little bit of lipstick on, and a trench coat, which is a staple in the Linda Page capsule wardrobe, and some flat tennis shoes, you're good to go. It doesn't take a lot to smarten up and sharpen up an outfit. A lot of people say, oh, it takes a lot of money and I don't have that kind of money. And no, it doesn't. One of the excuses and the myths and the misconceptions out there is that it takes a lot. It's expensive to look good. It's not. It's not. I know that. I'm going to tell you what my shopping budget is a month. It's £100, which is about, I don't know, it's about $110, maybe $120 a month. And I specialize in this. And I have shopped all over the world in 44 different countries. The Italians remain the best dressed on the planet, and London remains my #1 shopping ground. New York, I love New York, the city, but I don't find it easy to shop in New York for all kinds of things. So all kinds of reasons. So it doesn't take a lot. It just takes you understanding quality over quantity and where to look for what, how to mix and match it, and how to maintain it. I'm not someone, even if it says on the label machine wash, I don't do that with my favorite pieces, which is why they last me 15 years. All right, so next, here comes the blush. So the blush at the top, okay, this is similar to the other one. This is the Crystal Blush Antique Brass. It is original price $345, and our price is $240. It's a real mix of beautiful, different blush, champagne, nude kind of colors. And this alone, once again, just this on a dress with a trench coat and some nice heels or wedges if you're going somewhere, and the matching earrings. And when it comes to matching, I don't do matchy-matchy. So I don't wear the earrings and the necklace and the ring, and it just looks too coordinated. You know what I mean? Like you want to do the earrings with the bracelet, or you want to do the necklace with the bracelet and maybe the ring. But if you're going for a 4-piece collection, don't wear them all at the same time. It's too much. You want to ask yourself, as always, like I say, what is the star of the show? So right now for me today, I am comfy, I'm relaxed. I could just put on some heels and grab my little clutch and off we go to dinner. But the star of the show pretty much is the off shoulder that offsets these beautiful earrings, also designed and made by Complot by Miranda. So these are the star of the show, and you don't need much else, which is why I keep this quite simple. Okay, so normally if I'm going somewhere and I don't want too much bling, I would often take this off. Let me show you what that looks like, because I don't like to mix my gold and my silver either, but I keep my watch on for these kind of things so I can keep an eye on time. But now let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so now you have the earrings, you have your red lipstick, you have your hair. And by the way, when it comes to hair, just play. So many women say to me, I'm scared to cut my hair. Well, then don't cut your hair if you don't want to cut your hair. I'm just someone who gets bored with my hair really easily. I get bored with styles. I move my lounge around every 6 months. I want fresh, I want new. It's just part of my personality. But If I could have long hair, I would have it. If I had the patience to grow it, I would do it. I don't. So I play with my hair and I cut it and then I grow it. And I'm like, there, over there. That was, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago. And it was about over here. And then I cut it and, you know, then I'm going to start over. I'll probably grow it again next year. Who knows? But when it comes to your hair and what you wear, if you have long hair, play with it. Put it in a side ponytail. Put it up. Put it in a messy bun. Go onto YouTube. The difference between, I have so many women say to me so often, but Linda, you're so good at style. Or you're so like, what do you think made me good at it? Think about it. What's the one excuse that you think women use most when it comes to that? It's time. Money is easy to find. Money is actually just a common excuse. It is. It's an excuse. But people say, I don't have the time. Well, how come I have the time? I've learned the recipe because there is a blueprint. I have a get up, dress up routine in the morning, and I set myself up to go. I'm stronger, I'm more confident, I'm more productive. My kids respond to me better when I'm well dressed. And it's just a system that if you're good at cooking or playing the piano, I bet you have a system. I bet you have tools. I bet you have a recipe, right? It's no different. Style is just a skill. Anyway, so let's get back to Mix the Rocks. So we're over here now. This is also the plain pendant. $97.50 is the normal price and $69 with Linda Page. Okay, and these are simple little things. I'm getting this collection. I actually love this one more. This is the one that I'm probably going to be wearing more often. And I am more a chunky earring girl than I am a necklace girl. Why? Let's go back to Blessed in the Chest. We spoke about this yesterday. We've been talking about it for a while. I am currently the bra that I've got on is a 32 double F. Yeah, they do double F. And I've had a breast reduction. Yep, I know you wouldn't say. But I also know how to work with it and highlight other things rather than highlight my boobs. If I just showed you all, okay, let's not do that because, you know, it's probably might be some men checking out. I'm not going to hold my boobs for the men, but we talk about that a lot in my group, okay, which is why it's women only. We talk boobs and men. If you've been with me for a while, you've seen my tummy a lot. I'm up 22 pounds. I'm already on my way down because I ate my way back into South Africa. There is a way to not hate what you don't like about your body, but to kind of not highlight it. So rather than hide that which you don't like, you want to highlight that which you do like. And something like this is really easy. Now, I don't wear many necklaces because I find they just bring my attention to my boobs. And that's not where I'm comfortable. It's not where I'm most confident. Here is where I'm confident. I feel like I have pretty good bone structure in my face. I feel like my hair's funky and fun at the moment. And this is where I kind of I'm telling your eye to go here, right? I'm not telling your eye to go to my boobs. And then if I wear this floaty skinny, step out over here. Anyway, we're not doing this today. And I put some nice heels on, whether it's wedges or nice sharp heels or whatever it is for you. You can put some little cute little booties on as well, some sharp little ones. Then you grab your clutch and you're good to go. It's not difficult. Style is just a skill. So this is the one that I love. This original price is $140, but with Linda Page, it's $98. It's a pretty substantial discount on that. And this is just beautiful. I think it's very feminine. I think it's modern. And I think it definitely catches the eye. And this, with the little earrings, I'll show you in a minute, that go with it, is really, really cool. This is a slightly shorter version of it. That is not a good, you can't really even see the color there, but this is $71.25 original price. And with Linda Page, it's $48.50. Remember, you're not going to be wanting to, if you're thinking money, that's good, because anything of value that is produced in your life is going to require three things: an investment of your time, an investment of your money, an investment of your effort. You can buy something and sit and press play, but if you're not going to apply it and try it and focus, apply, repeat, then there's no point. So it requires an investment of those three things. Anything for free really doesn't have any value. Have you ever been given a gift before? I know I have. And I've given gifts as well, where it's the zero cost and it just requires time. You won't get that person's time commitment. Why? Because it's free. And people don't associate value with free, nor should they. But if you gift something to someone, there should be a commitment of an investment of time and the effort that you can help them, whatever it is that you're helping them with. Okay, here's a cute little part of the collection. If you have long hair or short hair, here's a couple of the hair clips. There are two. The one on top, which I think is beautiful, $90 with Linda Page, it's $62. And the bottom one is $62.50, and with Linda Page, it's $45. Sometimes this is all you need. Let's say you're going to a wedding and you want to wear a plain, nude, kind of non-loud, non-bright outfit or dress or whatever it is, and you have something like that in your hair, with your makeup nicely done, and a pair of earrings or the necklace or whatever it is, and that's elegant, that's classy, that's really, really beautiful, it stands out, and that's attention to detail. You want to play with your hair, guys. I see so many women day in, day out, it's like wearing the same outfit every single day if you don't switch up your hair from time to time. Once a week, every now and again, just play with it. You'll start having fun because there is a little girl in you. You are wired for color. We are to take our inspiration from creation. And if you look around, it's not gray and white and black and navy. Okay, it's like bursting with color. Remind me to tell you about 1 Peter 3. I want to tell you a story. So these I love, absolutely love these. I know I'm going to win a lot. So on top we have, these are the Eurowire Dangling. It's Crystal Blush, $117.50. And with Linda Page, $85. And then the bottom ones are $71.25. They both are pierced. And with Linda Page, $48.50. Now all you need is a pair of, again, quality over quantity, which is why I talk about that, because that's all you need to walk into a room and communicate that you're confident, that you have class, and you can be modest, by the way, and beautiful and modern and fresh and stand out. And we've spoken a lot about this lately about, you know, if we are a creation made by the creator of everything, and he made the ocean that is furious and beautiful and powerful, he made the majestic mountains, he made the jaguar, he made the lion, he made all those things. They don't apologize for their beauty. They don't compare themselves to one another. They don't shrink back and think, I don't want to shine too bright in case I outshine the guy or the girl to my left. No, we have no right to dress down our beauty. We have no right to shrink back. And recently I shared with you, and if you missed it, here it is again. There is recently a documentary called Chasing the Sun. The South African produced amazing sports documentary that introduces to you Rassie Erasmus, who is the coach that took a country's just about bottom of the log rugby team. And we are now the champions of the world. And if you just listen to what he says, one of the things he said, I couldn't watch it without grabbing my pen and paper. And what he said was, he was talking to his team, but pretend now that we're looking at you and I'm talking to you in the context of you and your family, or you and your business, or you and your company, or whatever it is where you're trying to succeed, right? He says, you have no right. I'm going to say this slowly because this is whoever catches this is going to catch it. You have no right to focus on and being scared of making mistakes when you go out and play your game in life. You have no right to focus on you and dropping the ball and making mistakes. He says that's arrogant. Then it's confirmation that you're playing for you. Take your focus off yourself, he says, and if you do drop the ball and if you do make a mistake, just get up, dust yourself off, and play your best game. That's it. So he says you have to play for your team. You've got to play for others. And when you do, guess what? You'll have fun with fashion. When you do, you won't worry about how you look. When you do, you'll realize nobody obsesses about your body except you. Nobody does that. That's the good news. And so it's really important that we catch that, because leaders who understand that don't only raise up professional, beautiful, strong, powerful people to take the baton and move on to the next leg of the relay, but they have more fun in life. They don't restrict themselves. Anyway, let's move on. So these are my absolute favorite. Absolutely, you'll see me wearing these a lot. This is the earring. It's the Stud Crystal Blush Antique Brass, $220, but with Linda Page, $160. Okay, so you got to just look at these for a minute and think, where would you wear them? And if you have questions in the Dress to Connect group, or if you're a client of mine in the Power of Personal Style, you tag me and you ask your questions, and we often get together one-on-one. I go zooming into people's closets all over the world and help them to put outfits together and pass on the skills of, now, why am I doing this? What would you do? I don't know. What would you think? Because no one's got the right to say to you, you can't wear that. I don't believe that. If you want to wear something, all I ask of you is that you rock it, that you wear it with confidence and with a high level of energy, good posture, and you have fun with it. You want to rock the rainbow and wear 7 different colors together, you go for it. But don't you compare yourself to others, and don't you worry about what other people think of you. So just rock it out and have fun with it. And again, if you have questions, well, I'd like to buy this and invest in myself because it's time, by the way. 2020 has not been easy, right? And there's a lot of people going through divorce, fighting for custody for their kids, facing all kinds of challenges, being retrenched, and all kinds of things. It is the very time you want to invest in yourself, friend. All right, so this 220 with Linda Page, 160. You're going to be seeing me wearing those a lot. Now look at this ring. I love the ring. I love the ring. It's smaller than the blue one. So it's 172.50 is the main price, 120 with Linda Page. It is absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. And you'll see when you wear this, you only need this and a pair of earrings. And you'll feel that that's why people spend more on higher quality. People who dress well, who understand style, would rather spend $70 on a, you can put that down. Thanks, Carla. Your arm's going to get sore. Thanks. Would rather spend $70 on one t-shirt than getting 3 t-shirts for that price. That's quality over quantity. It fits better, it looks better, it feels better, it lasts longer. And it'll be far more versatile with mixing and matching. Your friends in your closet, your clothes in your closet need to be friends. Okay, they need to hang out with each other. They need to go to different parties together. They need to be able to be mixed and matched together, okay? They must be family. If you buy one thing and you don't know how you're going to wear it, it's probably why you have multiple items in your closet and you don't know how to wear it. And it's still got its tagline, its price tag on, and you still open your closet or 2 closets and say, I have nothing to wear, right? So that's what we're fixing in the Power of Personal Style. Okay, and the final one is this one. This is the absolute beautiful, yes, Marissa, I talk to my clothes, by the way. You think I'm a whole lot of crazy if I really tell you what goes on in my closet. This is the Collier necklace, $650 with Linda Page. It's $450. A stunner. One of her most beautiful pieces I've seen her make and design. And she sits, by the way, and she organizes the design and everything else with her ladies who make them. Okay, so here is the URL. If you want to order any of these pieces at the discounted price, you want to screenshot. That's everything. No, it's not. It's not. We're going to go through this. But I'm going to give you this in the meantime, okay? You're going to screenshot this. It's https://lindapage.lovescomplot.de. It's great, Marissa. Yes, we'll be good friends. Okay, DE in Germany, okay? Because she's originally Greek German. So make sure you screenshot that. I'm going to show you the rest of the small collection, and then we're going to be done and we're moving on to some prize giving and a few other interesting things. And remember to stay on, because this is a rare chance you're going to get to introduce yourself and your business to my community of amazing, beautiful, incredible women that I get to work with every day. All right, so we're starting with Beat of the Beads. Now we have a few here, okay? This cute little thing, I'm just going to hold it up here. That's why I'm wearing black tonight. Gorgeous, beautiful, feminine, modern. The original price is $71.25. We don't have a price for this item yet. It's the only one we're waiting on. And headquarters has been amazing with us, and they're obviously super, super busy. But $71.25. If you look at the other prices, you'll probably get a range and a feel for what it is. So this is called Beat of the Beads. They have 3 other. So let's grab, we need these and we need these. Okay, so then these ones, trying to see your picture color. So on the right, this is that's the first one, I think. So you've got 2 different ones here. Some are slightly longer. These are $62.50, and the 45 price is Linda Page price. These are $51.25, and the Linda Page price is $36.50. Beautiful handmade detail. Look at that ring in the background. I actually took that picture a couple of years ago on safari, South Africa. So just stunning background. And when you wear them, you'll see how they catch the light. These are nice to replace your dailies with, right? I call them dailies. I have a little set of other dailies. And then you've got a small stud pair. If you prefer non-dangling and non-fussy, then the last one is $51.25. And then the Linda Page price is $36.50. This with a white t-shirt, red lipstick, jeans, a really nice belt, and some cute shoes, and you're good to go. Or a big chunky scarf, especially if you don't like big earrings. You don't have to go big and bold like me, okay? We're all different. So don't think that you have to wear things like this and you go, oh my gosh, how am I going to do that? Because I've had some women say that. She was like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to cut your hair. You don't do what I do. I be me, you be you, she be she, okay? We be we, we just find your groove. But that's what we do in Dress to Connect. I do try to do at least half an hour a day where I answer questions for free, and I give my time and my expertise for free. In the coaching program, we do obviously a whole lot more, and we have lots of one-on-ones. So now we get to the beat of the beats. This here, I'm just going to keep it like that so it's easy for you to see. And this is really, really beautiful. I love these. This comes in a blue and brown and a green and brown as well, which is gorgeous. So the first one we have is we have the round pendant. This is $220, and the Linda Page price is $160. And then at the bottom, we have the long one, which is $117.50, and the Linda Page price is $85. Again, you just need a cute little necklace and a long pendant like this with little small matching earrings, maybe the bracelet, maybe not, just your watch. And it's unique. You just don't see it. Again, once you go onto the website, the URL that I just gave you, and I'll give you again, you'll get a good feel for the quality of the images. They have some fantastic pictures that show you exactly the detail of how they're made. Now we're going to go over to the both bracelets. All right, let's do this. So the first one, and this is beautiful. And again, they come in 3 different colors. So that alone, of course, it doesn't look right with this right now. I've got the other bracelet on, but that alone is fun. It's beautiful and it's unique. You're not going to see this anywhere else. So this one is $295 main price, with Linda Page $205. And then there is a small, beautiful little dainty one, which is also just catches the light really beautifully. $100 is the main price. And with Linda Page, it is, I'm trying to catch the light here. It's getting dark with us outside here. It is $75. All right, that's Beat of the Beads. And we have, as far as I know, we have 1, potentially 2 ranges left. I'm going to get Carla to put the other ones on and show you in a minute. Okay, so we have now the green, right? We're looking for this one. Yeah. So we have, all right, so still with, what is this collection called? That's what I'm looking for. It's still Beat of the Beads? Okay. All right, cool. So we're finding a way around the collections. It's a beautiful, deep green, emerald green with all kinds of 3 different colors of green, by the way. The pendant is $172.50. With Linda Page, it is $120. Again, you want to wear that on a when you wear something intricate and eye-catching like this, you want to wear it on block colors, on solid colors, more than on floral. So if you imagine, if this stands out a lot more when I'm wearing it against black or against, not to say you can't wear a beautiful floral blouse, but you want to make sure that if there's a lot of detail here, you want to keep the rest simple. It's always, who is the star of the show? So if it's my sachets I often wear, or if it's my earrings or whatever it is, then I want to keep the rest pretty simple, because that's what gives you a classy look. That's what brings a little bit of a fresh modern edge to the whole ensemble. All right, then we've got the round one. This one doesn't look like, yeah, this is, no, not on black, but again, the lighting now, it's just starting to get dark here where we are. So, but again, if you like the look of this, let me see if I can hold it in the white. Okay, so that should be a little bit better. This one is $162. With Linda Page, it's $110. And then we have a couple of pieces left. There's the matching earrings from the set. These are $140 original price. And with Linda Page, they are $98. Okay, and again, just you don't have to wear, I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. If you're seeing that, we have shown that before. That's the Cleo range. And you'll find that on our website as well. The Cleo range also comes in different colorways. You might have seen Carla wear the purple before. Those are super, super cute. And there is also like a green, black, and gold range, which I love. And then right before we wrap up on the Complant, I'm going to ask Carla. Now, this is one of my favorite pieces. So it's called Rock and Glam. And I'm just going to get her to put it on and show you. So let me just stand away and try and catch some white and some light. This is a very sturdy, beautiful, rock solid piece. The bracelet, Rock and Glam, is $242.50. And with Linda Page, it's $170. And then you can come on and step on in. And then look at those beautiful earrings. Okay, so let me get out the way and you go forward a little bit. Just stand straight and take your hand away. So if you move your hair, let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. and try and catch a little bit of the white light. Okay, so you see if you just have that on, all right? And again, let's say I get so many people saying that I just want to be in my t-shirt and jeans. Okay, A, make sure that it's a good quality t-shirt and jeans, and B, just doll it up a little bit. So the earrings are $312.50, and with Linda Page, $220. So this is rock and glam, okay? And sometimes that's all you need. And I love, when fall's one of my favorite pieces in my capsule wardrobe is the trench coat. So if you just wore something like that with this trench coat, white, good quality t-shirt, because it's always quality over quantity. You have a nice brown tan belt on. You've got a good pair of quality jeans. You can wear flats, you can wear boots, you can wear like little ankle booties. You don't have to wear heels to be stylish. People often say to me, but I don't want to wear heels and I want to be comfortable. Great, then do that. It's just learning how to do that, right? And you have to invest the time. So many women say, but I can't find X. I'm like, tell me how much time you've looked. How much time have you spent looking for that one piece that you're looking for? Just tell me. And then they go, okay, I know, I've been doing this a while. It's not my first rodeo, okay? So that and those two, that's the rock and glam. Thanks, Carla. Isn't she pretty? That is the rock and glam, and those are the final two pieces, and that's all we're doing, okay? We have one more sale that I'm going to tell you about. So that's a short little piece that I've shown you here. We did if you missed the last one, which was, I think it was last weekend, can't remember, 2 weeks ago, then some of the stuff is still there. Some are sold out, but some is still there. And we have, every month we curate new items from the main collection. And Miranda is just amazing to let us do this. I mean, so what I try and do is I look for things that I think stuff that I wouldn't typically go for, like that, for example, over there is stunning on. I would wear something like that, but not everybody would, right? And so I go for small and medium and large, bold pieces. All of them handmade, all of them 90% going to King's Ransom. So can we just switch to gallery view for a minute, please? And let me hold this up for you again. And let me make sure that you have what you need. Magda, hello, my beautiful friend. I'm glad that you are here. Anna, you're still here. Crystal, hey, Antonia. How you doing, Tony? Good to see you here. All right, I can't see everyone. Young Jin, how are you, beautiful? Make sure that you have that. And if you missed our event, also with red lipstick on, Magdalena, you look beautiful. I love it. I just love it. It's like, okay, I've succeeded. I can stop what I'm doing now because they're wearing lipstick. I've had so many women say to me, and Renee, look at yours as well. I love it. Baseball cap, ponytail and some good lipstick, and that's it. Then you don't fade into the gray. You don't fade into the background. I don't know if you noticed, if you've just joined our group, Dress to Connect, one of the questions is, are you ready to invest in like really kind of start having fun with fashion? Or are you happy blending into the background? And a lot of people say, I'm happy blending in. No, you're not. You're just deluded. Someone just distracted you and persuaded you that you are. You're not happy blending into the background. How do I know? I have studied fashion and beauty from the scriptures. You're not designed to blend in the background. So you can have a cute baseball cap on and the ponytail and a cute top and jeans, and you're good to go. So here it is again, one more time, okay? If you missed the last one, there it is. And in December, if you're looking for any Christmas gifts, if you do Christmas, some do, some don't, for yourself or for others, there will be one more group of new curated products from Complot, which I'm excited to go and do. All right, let me know if you have any questions around that. And then the final thing we have on sale today, before we go into the prize, is the Spirit of Beauty. Okay, this is a heavy, solid 365-page book that was shot, I think, in 6 or 7 countries. And it is all about everything, hair, makeup, accessories. I love my body, the capsule wardrobe, how to mix and match, how to wear that. I love my body from inside out. It's heart, mind, and soul. It's different personalities and how they like to dress. It's obviously Complot. There is 1, 2, 3 Color Me, by the way. It's taking inspiration from creation. 1, 2, 3 Color Me. As far as color is concerned, I'll probably have every fashion designer on the planet just not agree with me on this, and that's okay. I don't believe that God made the rainbow for us to think, well, I'm a summer, I can't wear that color, or you're an autumn, you can't wear that color. No, man, no, that's restriction. And I don't serve a God of restriction, okay? So how I do color is I call it 1, 2, 3 Color Me. That if you want to wear red, all you've got to figure out is, do I need a bold blood kind of red? Or do I need like more of an orange red? If you want to wear blue, for example, and you want to wear a blue dress and you've got a function coming up, then is a deep, strong navy better on you? Or is a bright, light turquoise going to be good on you? And how do you know? You have to play. Yes, you can ask me, but I'm going to say to you, what do you think? What have you tried? Show me what you got. I'm not going to just answer the questions, because then you're just going to be dependent on me like you've been dependent on the fashion industry your whole life. Fashion is there to inspire us. Your personal style is all about you. So with the end of the year coming up, and if you're looking for a gift, if you're doing Christmas and whatever it is, this book ships out of Atlanta in the USA. It is heavy, it's glossy, it is beautifully wrapped. It makes a gorgeous coffee table centerpiece and conversation starter. It sells for $139. If you're here, you get it for $79 as of today for a limited period. It's at www.lindapage.com, $79. It is a beautiful and powerful gift to remind women, those women in your life who need to know that they are beautiful. I don't know if you know how much is going on around you. I do not waste my time getting involved in conversations on vaccines, politics, or anything else. I keep the main thing the main thing. I do what I do. It doesn't mean that I'm naive and I don't know what's going on in the world. Far from it. I'm very educated. I don't outsource my education or my anything to anybody. I do my own research, but I don't get involved in that. And it means that I'm having conversations with women who are struggling, who feel like they're alone, who are on antidepressants, who are fighting for their kids, who are fighting for their lives, some of them. And this is a beautiful book filled with scriptural evidence on who they are and whose they are, and how to get up, dress up, and slowly but surely dust themselves off and be a bold light on a hill once again. So many women have lost themselves in serving their marriages so well, in serving their families, their communities, their churches so well, that they lose sight of themselves. And it happens. And that's why we shouldn't. That's why we have to love our neighbors as ourselves, right? We have to love our neighbors as ourselves. That's awesome, Renee. Yes, you have one that's on your coffee table. Fantastic. This book is a labor of love. And I could not have done it without the beautiful women. And these are friends of mine, by the way. These are not professional models who shared my vision, who loved the vision and said, what can I do to help? And gave their time and expertise for free. This book was put together as a labor of love by a whole bunch of men and women. And there also is, by the way, there's a capsule wardrobe for the modern man, if that is something that you would like. Okay, so $79, down from $139. From today onwards, you're going to need one discount code. If you want to order it for your family or for a friend or for yourself, the discount code you need is 2020. Why? Because after this humdinger of a year, this is a good thing to come out of 2020. The spirit of beauty, where faith, fashion, and freedom collide, there is still beautiful, bold, amazing stuff going on in the world. And I have women who read this and cry. I understand that, because so did I. A lot. I cried a lot. There's a woman here with no legs who gets up and dresses up every single day. And she's a speaker on international platforms. What's your excuse? That's what's in this book, okay? Yes, thanks, Carla. Discount code 2020. And it's a powerful, loving encouragement. I'm not here saying what's your excuse. What I am saying is we have wasted enough time criticizing our butts, our boobs, and our bellies, and doing it in front of our kids, by the way, and raising them to do the same. That's dangerous. And time is actually on your side. How do I know? Well, you're here. You were gifted another day today. Time is on your side. What are you doing with your time? I just got done with my amazing coach and mentor's final advanced leadership coaching program called Creating a Dynasty with, well, it was a virtual conference. And she asked me this 7.5 years ago. And she said, if you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do with your life? It took me about 3 years before I could actually answer that question. Probably at least 2.5 years. The time that you've been given, Tony and Magda and Anna and Manita and Mercedes and all the other people I can see, what are you doing with that time? Because time is on your side for now anyway. We all have limited time. No reason for excuses. Yes, Amy, you're crushing it, by the way. I want to introduce you to Amy. She's online here, and you really want to take some names, okay? You want to take some names and connect with these women. Amy is doing the Power of Personal Style. Her teenage daughter has started doing it with her. And these two are crushing it. Not as in they're like, you know, it's sparks flying, but they are pressing play. They're putting in the time. They're doing the assignments. They're doing the work, and they're getting results. And by the time that you get out to the other side of it, Amy, and you know where to find me if ever you need any one-on-one support in terms of where you are, whatever chapter you're in a coaching program, then you know where to find me. On the other side of it, I can't wait to see you and your beautiful daughter's results. And the influence starts at home. Okay, so link for the book, yes. Thank you, Carla. LindaPage.com, discount code 2020. Let's move on. Okay, so now we have a big bonanza giveaway. Okay, and right before we're going to be doing, I'm just looking at my notes so I stay on track. Right before we do you and introducing your business, can you tell me how many people we have online? And so I can just kind of gauge. 40, okay, it's a real shame. Oh, 14, okay, it's a real shame. I can't see other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's fine. So we're going to be giving you an opportunity to introduce yourself and your business to my community. And I'll tell you in a minute why. You don't have a business of your own, Razan, that's okay. Don't you work for a company that pays you and gives you a salary in a time where a lot of people have lost their jobs? Couldn't they do with a shout out from you, a beautiful employee that represents them and represents their brand, or your husband, or, you know, whatever that is? Or if you feel like you want to introduce a brand or a product or whatever it is, then go for that. But I want to encourage you that if you are hired at this time of COVID chaos and you have a job and an income, you may want to just sow some good seed and just say, hey, my name's Razan, and this is what I do. This is the company that I do it with. And if ever we can be of service to you, here's our link. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. So I need to see a show of hands. So you're going to have to either shoot up on video, or you're going to have to put a thing in the chat box. If you're here and you brought 5 or more friends, thanks, Razan. If you're here and you brought 5 or more friends, you stand to win the coaching program, The Power of Personal Style. So Carla is standing ready with pen and paper, and she's writing down your name. So if you did bring 5 or more friends, then you stand to win it. And it's valued at almost $3,000, folks. It's jewelry, it's the book, it's the t-shirt, it's direct access to me, it's weekly Q&A coaching calls, and it's the coaching program, which is a digital suite, which you have lifetime access to. If you invited 5 people, but they're not all here, that still counts, okay? So that still counts. So Carla, I don't know if you're getting names. So either put in your chat box, please, if that's you, and let's make sure that yours didn't show. Oh, Renee, but you invited them. And I actually see that a lot of your people, you've invited a lot of people to the Dress to Connect group, which is great, which is great. I mean, you had a whole lot, I think, that you invited there. Okay, so we have Renee. Did anybody else invite 5 or more people to the group Dress to Connect? Yours didn't show either, but Tony, did you? Okay, yours didn't show. All right, because you're in the, okay, and Renee's didn't show. You invited 5 or more. That's fantastic, but none of them showed. Okay, so Renee, we have you. Tony, you are already in the coaching program. So if none of your people showed, then they don't stand to win, unfortunately. Okay, so Renee, that's it. That's easy. That's easy. So here's how this is going to work. That's awesome. And by the way, thank you for doing that. Thank you because it's all about the one. You know, a lot of people say, but I didn't reach 100, I didn't get 500. Like, start with 1. I'm just looking for the 1. So Tony and anyone else, if you've invited people, thank you so much. Every day is Tuesday. They get to choose every day what they're going to do with that invitation. That could be life-changing. That has been life-changing for all my clients that I'm working with right now. So Renee, here's the good news. Are you ready? Let me get you on video. If you can unmute yourself.
Oh, I didn't realize I had that power. Okay.
Nice. Okay. So first of all, thank you for inviting 30-something women to the Dress to Connect group to surround them. Is that what you did?
I didn't realize I had invited that many. I just was kind of like, oh, she would benefit. She would benefit.
It's awesome.
And
no, that's awesome.
And I also made an announcement that, like, today, this is where I'll be from 10 to 11:30.
Okay. So. Well, I know that you invited a lot because I personally approve them because I'm crafting a very specific community. So I just saw Renee. And there's like 30 something. So that is fantastic. That's very powerful seed that you're sowing to women who need this. And they will catch the message when they're ready. So here's the good news. You win one registration to the Power of Personal Style that is valued at $2,750 currently this month. And that comes with a 4-piece classic collection set of Complot. It comes with the book. It comes with the t-shirt in 3 different colors that says, I love my body.
No!
It comes with direct access to me at any time through your coaching if you need it. And it comes with a 6-week digital program that you have lifetime access to.
Okay. So I'm friends. Is it okay if I cry?
That is a round of applause for you, Renee.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited.
So you get to do the program yourself, or you are able to nominate someone in your life to do it. That is entirely up to you. Either way, all that is required of that person that's getting this at no price cost is that they make a commitment to completing it in a certain time. So whether that's you or somebody else, I'll be having a one-on-one phone conversation with you, and we will agree on a timeline based on your schedule, based on what time you have available per week or weekend. There's no pressure, but there is a time limit, because if we don't do a 6-week course in a certain period and you have lifetime access, you're going to take a lifetime to do it. So who's going to be doing it?
All of those ladies I invited should have been on here today. They missed a really fabulous opportunity.
They did. So you get the coaching program, doll. It's all yours.
Yay. Where's the confetti? I need to throw confetti.
It's all yours. It's fantastic. And you're going to be meeting.
Full range of emotions. I'm crying, then I want to throw confetti. I'll put on some dance music and celebrate here later.
You're here. You did the work. You've been following. I see you've been engaging. I see you've been sowing good seed. You're going to meet people like Tony Alexander. You're going to meet people like Amy and her beautiful daughter. You're going to meet people like Melanie Weaver, who are here, and Manita and a few others that I can't see right now. But you're going to be surrounded by incredible, and Young Jin, by incredible, beautiful people like Young Jin, by the way, who's been through a lot this year, but keeps on rising to the challenge, keeps on getting up, and she's going to smash it. I know that you are, Young Jin. So congrats, Renee. Welcome to the family. Hello, beautiful Minida. So that's what you're going to be doing live with soon. And you'll see how that works, and we'll get you registered. So Carla will be in touch with you. We'll get you the details that you need. And once we're ready, I'll welcome you into our private client community, and we'll take it from there. And we're going to have fun. It's a whole lot of fun.
Awesome.
Thanks,
I'm so excited. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. Okay. So let's move on, folks. Where are we now with time? So we are, an hour in. Cool. We're on track. So here's what we're going to do. Thanks, Carla. Right before we get into opening up the floor for you to introduce your business, okay? I want to remind you, I've had a lot of individual questions around Mary Ann Shearer, who is my mentor on all things food and health. The final detox that's happening is on the 30th of November. It's a Monday. Now, it's a 30-day detox. I'm not signing up for the 30 days. I know I won't follow through in December at the end of a long year like this for 30 days in that particular month. I'm doing 9 days. You can do 15, or you can do 5, or you can do 9, or you can do 30 or more. But we're doing a detox. If you're interested, then here comes an email address for you to email Claudia, who is Mary Ann's. Mary Ann is like the Danny Johnson of food in South Africa. She's like the Bill Gates of nutrition. And she's a speaker and author. Oprah has had her on her show. She's been everywhere in the world. And she's a powerful woman who's really passionate about helping us to be equipped and not to outsource our health anymore. And she does plant-based. She says you don't need to be a vegan, but here's what you do if you aren't a vegan, and here are the basics. And she hasn't just changed, she has saved many lives. So you need to email info@wholeworldwell.com. Thanks, Kara. That's awesome. Thanks for your proactiveness there. info@wholeworldwell.com. If you want to join us, we're a small group. I think there's only about 8 or 9 of us doing a detox, which I actually love that it's going to be a small group like that. And there is a video that I did in the Dress to Connect group. You need to go, and thank you, Crystal. Really appreciate you being here. Really appreciate your time. And you can join us on that. But email Claudia at info@wholeworldwell.com. She will give you details. Any questions you can ask me. I don't run a healthcare business. I'm not in the healthcare business. I just direct traffic there. All right. So final thing what we're going to do now is I'm going to give you the rare opportunity to introduce yourself and your business into my community. Why? Very simply, I believe that we should have an abundance mentality. I believe that we should be we should get rid of the scarcity mentality where people are really territorial over their prospects and their clients and their products and their pricing and all that kind of stuff, right? Like we're supposed to have an abundance mentality. Give our time, give our expertise, do good business and give just to give. So what I'm going to do is, and I'd love to go back to gallery view, thank you, so that I can just ask someone that I may or may not ask someone who's on to see if we can do that. Magda, because I can see you at the moment, I'm going to ask you if you would take a seat and get yourself comfortable. I'll give you a couple of minutes. And Magda is dressed and ready for the occasion. You see, that's awesome. She didn't know that she was going to be pulled on to do this, but opportunity comes when you are dressed for the opportunity. Excuse me. My voice is going. I think it's time for bubbles. If you know me, I'm a bubbles girl. I didn't mean right now, but Carla, actually, you know what? Go for it. Gosh, I miss you guys. I miss some of you that I look at your faces, I'm like, man. And listen, I don't know if you caught my shopping thing, okay? Only those who do the coaching program and who finish it and who complete it are coming shopping with me in Italy. Okay, this is still on my bucket list. COVID will settle down sometime. We are going shopping in Italy. We're going to have a fashion show. We're going to do all kinds of things. It's going to be fantastic. I don't know when, but we'll figure that out. So back to introductions. If you're here in Dress to Connect, and if you have a look at the guidelines of the group, they're very, very simple. It says just give to give. Rather give before you take over here. Rather so, all we're doing is encouraging each other to get up, dress up, and be a bold light on a hill. Guys, I know that you go through your own challenges in life as well, right? For me to do what I do around beauty and confidence, I get slayed out there in the marketplace. I actually posted on it last night. I was feeling a little tender, a few things had happened, and it's been a few years that it's been happening. I'm like, you know, it's okay to feel. I'm shocked when people behave badly. I really am. I have people that I know and people who are total strangers who like come against me, and I know that that's going to happen, and I know that when you stand up for something good that happens. You can know all of these things. It can still sting, and it's okay. If whatever you're doing is with resistance and it comes with challenges, just do it anyway. Just make sure that you get up, dress up, and look good doing it, because love is stronger than anything else. And so why did I say that? Why did I say that? Oh yes, so with introducing yourself to my community, and we've got about almost 1,000 people. And it's a very new group, okay? We've grown organically and beautifully. And I'm surrounded by some incredible women. You did pour me a glass of champagne. Thank you so much. She knows me. Okay, bubbles, all right? So toward the end of any event, and this is our last online event, by the way. So cheers, Renee, congratulations to you. And cheers to what we're about to do here. South African wine and bubbles. You guys are going to come to South Africa. So you're invited. I'm opening up a community for you. Mercedes, you've got to get your butt over here. You'll love it. Opening up a community for you to honestly and sincerely introduce yourself and your business. And you may get some business here. You may get some clients here. You're not here just to recruit and to farm the land for new clients, right? But you are here to say, for example, you might say this, and Magda's I'm going to pull her on just now, and she's going to say something like, this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is why I do it. There's 3 things you want to write down. This is who I am, this is what I do, and this is why I do it. And by the way, if you're a full-time mom, and that's your business, you go ahead and tell us about that, because that is the presidential position. You may not be selling something, but you want to introduce yourself. You may be an amazing connection for someone here. So whatever you do, who you are, what you do, and why you do it. What is the problem that you solve? But I'm interested in your motivation. So if you're just here to farm this land for new clients, well, you're going to reap what you sow, okay? So don't be short-sighted. Don't come here and do that and then leave. Be a genuine sower of seed. Be a genuine giver. And you will find that you are magnetic. You'll find that people will just flock to you. So here's an example. So Magda, she's going to do it on video. Thanks, Magda, that I can call on you. And then the rest of you, if you'd like to, you're going to do it in the actual group in text typed out so people can copy and paste it and see it, because a lot of people couldn't make today. So Magda, if you can unmute yourself.
Yeah.
How are you doing, my friend?
Thank you for having me on.
I love
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, thank you. Is that a black t-shirt?
This is just That's a black t-shirt. I've got my Complat earrings that I bought last time.
Nice, nice. Okay, guys, so see, plain black t-shirt, red lips, nicely light down makeup, and hair nicely done. That's all you need. So now Magda is just going to tell you, just on video casually, who she is, what she does, and why she does what she does. Go for it, Magda.
Thank you for this opportunity, Linda. I appreciate that. So as Linda said, my name is Magda. I'm originally from Poland, but I live in UK now. I'm a mom to two girls. One is almost 6 and one is 3-year-old. And I'm a wife to a hot Brazilian husband who is actually having an interview now. Yay! Nice. So I'm really excited. And what I do, so I do a lot of things, but I'm a founder and a head teacher of Little Gems Preschool in London. And we have been running for almost 2 years now. And when I started it, like I didn't know how it's gonna go, but I started it with passion because I have seen, how do I say that? I have seen that the education system lacks something. It lacks the knowledge of the child. It lacks the passion. And that's what we do in Little Gems. So we look at each child individually. We look at their character, and we just basically match the things that we do with their characters. Plus we teach them about different kind of characters. We teach them about personality. We teach them about people skills. We teach them values that hopefully, you know, will take them far in life, because obviously they're with us in those foundation years. So yeah, we take education seriously. It's not just a child care, it's actually equipping children with the skills that will take them somewhere in life.
Yeah.
I hope that sounds okay. And the second thing that I'm doing, and it's very, you know, very similar to the first thing. So I am just in the process of becoming a coach and a family coach. I want to help the families that are inside my school and elsewhere with the skills that will help them to grow, you know, confident, influential children. Yeah, just give them really powerful tools to grow Kingdom Kids. Yeah.
Thank you, Magda. You can mute yourself. Thank you so much. That's excellent. So I want to tell you a bit about Magda. I'm glad that she was on so I could pull on her because I know her quite well. She was told many years ago, you'll never make it. You can never be in education or in business in Britain because you have a weird accent. I don't know. I have an accent, right? Actually, you have an accent. You're American, you have an accent. I don't have an accent. Listen, doesn't matter what anyone's told you. And Magda, that was hurtful. And that was like by someone really professional in education. And her husband said to her, I will help you to achieve your dream. This couple is one of the most powerful, humble, family-focused people, hardworking people I've ever met. She's the founder and principal of a beautiful little school, a faith-based school, and she's got a waiting list like right down past around the corner in the next block. And what she's going to do later on, so what you're going to look out for is in the group, I'm going to do a post, and when you see that post, you're going to start posting your introduction underneath. So Magda's going to do the same. And now, as she just said, yes, you see, okay, Renee says she could listen to you talk all day long. You speak beautifully, Magda. Thank you for that, Renee. Yep, I love her accent. This is a powerhouse. This is a woman who's gone through so much. You'll never know. And I'm just proud to call her a friend as well. I really am. She's one of my closest friends. I didn't know if you were going to be here today. So thank you, Magda, for jumping on. And she's a natural mom. She's a natural coach. She's a natural giver, teacher, inspirer. And now she's just decided to, as a second little business, she's starting a coaching program, an online coaching program. So if you're a mom or a grandmother, or you don't even have kids, but you need some coaching to get in touch with her. The woman is amazing. Your life will be changed like that with a conversation with Magda. That's what can happen here. Okay. So look out in the group, and it'll be within the next it'll be within 15 minutes of us finishing this call. Okay. Just a matter of me running to the loo, the restroom. It's funny. My husband says, why do you Americans call it the restroom? You don't rest there. Or maybe you do. Maybe you do. You take your book and you read it for a while. We call it the loo, whatever, the job. I need to go and pee just now. I'll do that, and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write an invitation to anyone who's in the group to introduce yourself and your business. And we'll see what happens with that. And I pray a blessing over your introduction. I pray favor over your introduction. Do you know that? I think it's in Numbers. I could be wrong, but I think it's in Numbers where it says, do you know this prayer where we ask God to turn his face to shine upon us, to show us his favor? Do you know that I found in Psalms 2 days ago that it says he has blessed us and he has favored us. So we ask him first to do that. And in Psalms it says, and ask me in Psalms where it is, it's taken me about 20 years to read my Bible cover to cover. It's okay. I'm a slow reader. I will get to the end. I take one line sometimes and I stew on it for like a month. He has blessed us and he has favored us. So whatever you've got, it's valuable. Whatever's in your heart, Tony, what you've been through, and Manita, what you're going through in your new season, whatever you have, it's valuable. And sow it into this group and see what happens with it. If you can bring a service or a product to someone that's going to help, you may have someone who's going to respond to that. Okay, so I'm going to do a video invitation for people there, and a lot of them who are not here. And you might meet somebody actually who has what you need. And there might be an amazing life-changing connection there. And I bless that, and I open up the grounds for you to do that. Okay, so Kathleen, I see you on here as well. Good to see you online. So we'll do that last. And then final thing, okay, final, is this is our final online event, but we'll have one more set of curated products. And remember, 90% goes to some King's Ransom, but also in South Africa as well. I'm blessed to have a husband who gives his money and his time. And we're extremely intentional about where the money goes. So King's Ransom Foundation, thank you, Carla, is one place where it goes. Why? Because 100% of our money goes to the poor. It doesn't go to cushions and churches and admin and staff costs and travel costs. I'm sorry, that's not what we do. And then the other thing we do here in South Africa, and maybe you'll come visit and maybe you'll meet the people, is spend some time at a homeless shelter locally. But we also are looking to sponsor a kid who has no shoes, no nothing, and no education, and maybe to put them through school. That's something we're looking to do, but you can ask at any time. So finally, in the Dress to Connect group, you'll see under the events tab, the very next event that's going to take place is on the 12th of January. After everyone's taking a break, I'm taking a 3-week break. I'm going to sleep, I'm going to swim with my kids, and I'm just going to chill out. And it's called Where Faith, Fashion, and Freedom Collide. I'm going to end with this, okay? I want to tell you a story. I better take a sip just to calm down, because Carla's smiling at me. She knows the story. I spoke with a woman, I think it was day before yesterday. Beautiful woman, amazing woman. And I qualify the potential clients who want to sign up for my coaching program. I don't want to work with anyone who just wants to look pretty, right? I want to work with women who have a vision that is greater than themselves, who want to get out there and make a difference in the world. And if we don't work together, that's cool. And if we do, that's fantastic. And so it turns out she was a preacher's wife, and it sounds amazing, by the way. I want you to understand, I have nothing against her. I have nothing but blessings on her as she put the phone down. But she said to me, Linda, I don't know if you know, let me ask you this question before I go there. Those of you who are left on here, and thank you for your time. Have you ever read, and I want you to use your chat box, please. Have you ever read 1 Peter 3, where it talks about not using your, outward adornments to make yourself, beautiful and so on. 1 Peter 3, tell me yes or no. Have you ever read it? And also tell me in the chat box, thanks, Kathleen. Tell me in the chat box, has it come across to you that, well, we shouldn't really dress up too much on the outside, right? Like prior to, yes, okay. So it comes across as don't use outward adornments, right? And don't wear gold and don't put yes and yes. Okay, cool. Wrongly quoted. Yep. Okay. Thanks, Tony. Awesome. And don't braid your hair and don't do this but use that quiet, gentle spirit, right? The quiet, gentle spirit that is great before our Elohim. Do you know that's the most misused and abused and confused by people, scripture in the Bible about our spirit of beauty, or one of them at least. In 1 Peter 3, if you just read verses 1 and 2 before you get to 3, he's actually talking to a wife. He's talking to a wife and saying, if your husband goes off track and steps out of alignment and off the path of God, then don't use your, in modern language, feminine wiles. Don't use your outward beauty and adorn yourself with gold and braided hair. Don't use all of that to get him back on track, it says use a quiet and gentle spirit. That is a spirit of beauty to bring him back on track. It's not saying to women, don't dress up, don't braid your hair, don't get up and dress up and be a bold light on a hill. It's not saying that. So it's talking to the wife. Go and read scripture, the 1 Peter 1, 2, and 3. It's talking to the wife, saying, when your husband strays away from the path of God, don't use because we can, right? Hello, my husband happens to think I'm very sexy. He just does, okay? And he's nodding. He's here. Hashtag fashion in the bedroom. And if I used my feminine wiles and my sexy ways, which I know I can do, to bring him back into alignment with God, that's not what God wants. Then that's not the right motivation. So he was talking to the wife of how to do that. He wasn't saying, women, don't dress up and don't make yourselves beautiful. So this lady turns out to be a preacher's wife. And I was like, man, that's awesome. So she said, well, I don't know, Linda, if you have a Bible or if you have read, but in the scriptures, it says we are not to actually make ourselves too pretty. I'm like, oh, tell me more about that. And it's not her fault, okay? She didn't know she was stumbling upon my favorite topic on the planet, which is faith and fashion. And then she said, oh, no, it's very clear that we are not to adorn ourselves with, braided hair and gold and not to do any of that. We must have a quiet and gentle and just a quiet spirit. I'm like, oh, yes. I said to her, have you read the full 1 Peter, like 1, 2, and 3? She's like, oh, you know the scripture? I'm like, yeah, I do. And then I said, with all due respect, may I share my understanding of that? And I told her that it was Peter talking to the wife about bringing the husband back in line with God. Nowhere does it say, do not dress up, do not look your best. Nowhere does it say that. And she was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. You saw it? I didn't know that. And she's like, anyway, how do I learn to dress better? So I'm like, well, I asked her a few more questions and turns out she's a speaker. She's on many stages. She has a lot of influence over lots of women. And I was excited. I'm like, whether or not we work together, you can go and share this with them and encourage them to get back up and get back out there. And she's like, no, where do I learn to dress better? I need to be better dressed because I'm the speaker. I'm like, no, okay, I can help you with that. But the first 2 weeks of my coaching program are what we just talked about. It's the foundations of fashion, which is rooted in the scriptures, actually, which is rooted in our real spirit of beauty, which is that we're not to shrink back and all those things. Anyway, at the end of it, she was like, nah, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I think I'm going to go find someone who's just going to help me with the outside stuff. I'm happy with the inside stuff. I just want to dress up on the outside. I'm like, okay, no, that's okay, no problem. And I blessed her and off she went. A preacher's wife. And it's okay. Because God gave me a heads up before the call that something was different about this call. Otherwise, I might have been a little bit, I don't know, like WTF about it. Like, what? You're not going to take this and share this with your women? Go give it to them. Go give them this good news. Anyway, so here's the point. Here's the point. You and I, it's up to us to get up, dress up, and be that bold light on a hill. It's up to us that when we do that, and another woman says, in a defensive way, wow, where are you going? Or you're all dressed up, or this is not a fashion show. And remember, I gave you the script, and if you missed it, I'll give it to you again. When you're all dressed up, when someone says, where are you going? You say, to life. I'm going to life. You want to come? You want to come with me? Come on. Let's just have some fun. I'm going to life. Because every day is a celebration. Open your Bible. It's in Psalms. So it's up to us to get up, dress up, and be that bold light on hill. It's up to us that when they do say, where do you think you're going? That you find the script or you use the one-liner that we share and ask me for it later, I'll give it to you, to be a bridge and not a barrier. It's up to us that even when the slaying and the slandering comes, is to know that God's love and our love for them is greater than their pain. They just haven't got the help to get over what they're going through. It's up to us. Every single one of us who's here tonight, it's a reminder for me and for you. It's up to us to be the leader in our community, that you may not be happy about the leader who's running your country. That doesn't matter. That's a distraction. Pray for both of them. It's up to us to be the leaders in our home, to raise up kids who want to wear what they want, by the way, and let them be creative, confident kids through fashion. You will see a whole different child emerge if you just let that child play and experiment with the gift that is fashion. So, you know me, I could go on and on about that, but I'm going to sit down with Jan and Carla and my kids and have some bubbles. It is now almost 7:30 p.m. my time, Saturday night. I'm going to sign off. Guys, I'd love for you just to unmute yourselves. If you have any questions, ask me. Otherwise, if you need to go, you're so welcome to. But thank you for signing on. Thank you for being here. And I speak a blessing over the introduction of you and your business, or whatever it is you want to introduce in the group. When I put the invitation there, you will see it, and then go for it and just introduce yourself. All I ask you to do is who you are, what you do, and why you do it. And you can give one link. Don't give your 79 social media hashtags and handles, okay? I just ask you not to do that. This is going to be your one introduction. Don't screw it up, okay? And don't miss it. I'm kidding. I'm not saying don't screw it up. Don't miss it. And introduce your company. And going forward, you can't drop links to events and invitations. This is your one opportunity. It will be blessed. See what comes of it. If you have any questions, unmute and ask me. Renee, thank you so much. Congratulations to you. Awesome job that you're doing.
Excited. Thanks. All right.
And that's it, guys. Okay. Thank you so much for joining.
Bye. Thank you.
Tony, good to see you here. Ruzan, good to see you here.
I'm here. Bye, Linda. Enjoy your evening.
Bye, Melanie.
Bye.
Bye, Amy. Cheers, Marissa. Manita, good to see you here. Bye, Magda. Thank you.